Good day everyone, this is Jerilyn Vista from Betaled HU2B. Now we will be disclosing all the content of my lesson plan. So starting from our objectives, at the end of the lesson, the students are expected to identify the different types of crops, value the importance of agricultural crops in our daily life, and differentiate the 6 types of agricultural crops. Now for the short activity and the direction, now I have here some pictures. As you can see, there are corresponding letters that serve as clues. All you have to do is try to guess what is the name of the illustration in order to complete the words below. You can refer to the pictures presented at the right side of the screen. After that short activity, we will now proceed to the presentation of my topic. So, what is agricultural crops? These are plants that are grown or intentionally managed by man for certain purposes. They are classified in various terms used worldwide, and crops are divided into 6, falls into categories, and these are the food crops, feed crops, fiber crops, oil crops, ornamental crops, and industrial crops. So first we have here the food crops. These are the plants that is primarily raised, culture, and harvest for the human consumption. So food crops has 2 subcategories. These are the field crops and the root crops. So field crop, it is a crop other than fruits and vegetables that is grown on a large scale for agricultural purposes. We also have here root crops. So root crops, on the other hand, are underground plant parts edible for human consumption. Next, we have feed crops, a plant that is primarily raised, culture, and harvest for the livestock consumption. Also, fiber crops, these are the plant that is primarily raised, culture, and harvest for its fiber, which are used as raw materials. Next is oil crops, a plant that is primarily raised, culture, and harvest as base for biodiesel production. Another type of crops is the ornamental crops, a plant that is primarily for decorative purposes, especially in gardens and landscape design projects. Lastly, we have industrial crops, a plant that is cultured for their biological materials which are used in industrial processes into non-edible products. So to know if the students really understand the discussion, I have given a short activity. So direction, identify and differentiate the 6 types of agricultural crops and write it in one whole sheet of paper. For the evaluation, test 1, direction, identify what is being asked. Choose the correct answer from the box below and write your answers only. So for test 1, for test 2, direction, create a video presentation explaining or valuing the importance of agricultural crops in our daily life. So the students will be rated according to the criteria below. So video presentation rubrics, criteria, accuracy of language use, understanding of topic, and accuracy of information. For test 3, differentiate the 6 types of agricultural crops being discussed, namely the fiber crops, industrial crops, ornamental food crops, and the feed crops. And for the assignment, do some research on the classification of crops on the internet, identify and differentiate the classifications, and then write an essay regarding the importance of understanding those classifications of crops that will be presented at the following meeting. And that would be all. Thank you. Again, this is Jerilyn B. Vista, Betaled HE2B.